Do not be so concerned about the historical details. For as children, did you not play this game where you sat in a circle and one of you whispered into the ear of the friend next to you, who then whispered into the ear of the friend next to her, who then whispered into the ear of the friend next to him. And by the time you came back full circle, the message had changed quite profoundly. So you see, the details are not worth arguing over. What is important is that you understand that Jesus was here to teach you to love yourself first. For only in that vibration of truly accepting and loving yourself, of knowing that you are worthy of such divine love, this must happen most profoundly in order for you to effect the greatest change and to help your fellow human beings. So truly his mission was to walk among you as a human being, to show you that you too can be a healer, to reach out to those less fortunate and help them, that you have this ability within you. For without the Father, it would not be possible anyhow. You are not magicians. You are vehicles for love and healing. And you must remember that you are a master. It is the truth. It is not a thing to bring you into a place of arrogance, to puff up your vanity or stroke your ego. It is simply the truth. It is who you are. You came here for a reason. Now let the Christ help you remember what that was. For you can know that when he began to really commune with the Father and to understand what it was the Father was asking of him, that there were moments of doubt and fear. But he did not let that stop him. And you must also understand that he wasn't alone, not even here on the planet. Yes, he had a myriad of angels who went with him, who walked through these paths with him. But he had an entire support system around him as well. And everywhere he went, people made him feel welcome. They did what they could to support him. Do the same within your communities. When you see those who are particularly courageous, who are reaching out into the communities and are putting aside their own insecurities in order to reach more and more people, help them. If it is not your role to step into a leadership position and to guide the way, then perhaps what you can do, perhaps your more natural role is one of support. And this is just as important as well. This is just as critical. For you see, you can raise your vibration and become more like Jesus in a supportive role. Your history tells you of the many who did just this, of the apostles. Perhaps that is your role as well. It is a great joy for us to revel in the energy of Jesus. He is the family that you are. And across the world, there are so many of you who look again to him for inspiration. And this should give you great hope, help you to feel optimistic that when you remember who you are, everything in your life will change. And where you place your attention will grow. It does grow. So remember that there is much, much good that is occurring. So many of you waking up, many in the name of Christ, waking up and remembering who you are, connecting to the energy of Christ in inspiration, and allowing that to help you to feel, to be in communication and connection with the Father, with the Mother, with Source energy, with God. There is nothing that can stop you when you understand your connection, when you feel and know who you are, when you remember why you came. Suddenly, you will have so much energy to do what it is you're here to do. You will be supported, for you see, much will begin to come your way to help you do these wonderful works. But begin small. Do not assume that you have to do these huge, great things unless you feel so called to do. But begin right there within your own home. It can be as simple as you suddenly relating differently to your children, to your family members, because you feel connected. And you know now, when you look at them, that they are too, and that they will remember. And perhaps you can help them, for surely the Christ is helping you. When you ask questions, it is because your heart tells you that He was and is a wonderful energy to look to for inspiration, and nothing in that should change, regardless of the historical facts of how things happened. If it gives you joy, if it brings you strength to call His name in prayer, then where is the harm? But remember that you are a master. Know who you are. Wake up. And do what you can in your awake state to ask for the help that you need. Think big. Do not limit yourself. If what you aspire to is simply a renewed sense of peace in your own home, that is big thinking. If what you aspire to is freedom from addiction or ill health, that is big thinking. And if you allow it to come, it can be so. We are here to support you in everything that you desire. Let this heart be your guide. Trust that Jesus lives, for He does. He is an eternal spirit, as are you. To the one who asked this question, thank you for this opportunity. We love to speak of these great leaders who helped so many and continue to do so. As we wrap up this week's show, feel for a moment what this energy from the Christ is like, this energy that wraps around your heart and creates warmth and peace, that creates a knowingness, trust, and love. Feel what this is like, for it is your birthright to be at peace. And so it is.